This road right here has been a part of Chula Vista's Bayfront for decades, and it's kind of fun to think that in just a few years, it'll be gone and replaced by something much bigger. Like all things, the daylight saving debate has become political. Do we continue to spring forward and fall back every year, or do we keep it one way or the other? It's really too easy to sit back, ignore work, and do some online shopping on Cyber Monday. One of my bosses referred to this as level 5 dad bod sweat. I'm okay with that. For now, we can just sort of get used to having the food caddy around. We won't be asked to dump it into the green bin until July 1st at the earliest. It's not outside the realm of possibility that a Padres fan could be friends with a Dodgers fan. That's outside the realm of reason. Heck, even romantic couples have people on different sides of the fan divide. Stupid. Is there any chance these relationships will survive the next week? They better not. A little more than a decade ago, the South Bay power plant was standing here on the Chula Vista Bayfront, and there was talk about tearing that down and building a Chargers football stadium. More of our kids are sick, which means this stuff is harder to find. Chula Vista's city limits goes right along Otay Lakes. They'd like to annex this northeastern part of the area because those people are going to be using the schools, roads, and services already in Chula Vista. Right now, they're still putting the finishing touches on the convention room floor. There's still people rolling things in here. Go ahead, sir, go on in. You got more work to do than I do. There are people setting up, moving things into the convention center, but then there are the faithful comic book, movie, gaming fans here. These folks have been waiting hours. They're gonna wait a whole lot more. They're the ones waiting for tomorrow morning. This empty lot here in Chula Vista is where a new psychiatric hospital could be built. From the front, it looks like an industrial park surrounded by businesses and an Amazon truck lot. But on the other side of this lot, this property is literally in some backyards. I think a lot of longtime residents don't really realize what's going to happen on the Bayfront. It's such a massive development, this Gaylord Pacific. Let me show you what I mean. Gaylord Pacific is being built right here along the water, and it's big. I mean, like, change of horizon in Chula Vista forever big. Hey Siri, how small is 0.02 inches?
0.02 inches is 0.0017 feet.
That's not a lot of water. It doesn't help all the plants around San Diego County. It is very, very awesome. I mean, we've got Captain America, Spider-Man, and Santa Claus hanging out. I mean, what two better homies to hang out at Comic-Con together than that right there? That there is a big boat. Gaylord Pacific is already under construction, but before they finish that, the Port of San Diego and City of Chula Vista have to build a few more things first. On a very hot day here in Chula Vista, the city, Cal State University System, and San Diego State announced a partnership to build this. Let's be honest, some of us are dragging since the time change and we need a little boost to get ourselves going. Right now, I think I'm the only thing alive out here. I don't even see ants. You know, over here, this guy over here is freaking me out. I don't know who that is. I thought it was Ozzy Osbourne. Oh. But homie's tall and he's freaking me out a little bit. It's bad enough some of us have to fill up our cars once a week. Imagine having 165 cars. You know, some days it feels like we're just putting money directly into our gas tanks, and it stinks because we're not getting help from anywhere else. I'm actually standing in the waves and backing away because you never turn your back to the ocean, right? My buddy Elroy Spatcher is also doing a good job standing in the waves. It has been so much fun out here today. That was really cold. Whew, whew. That changes the voice real quick. Yes, it's windy. This is inflation in a nutshell. What it cost to buy one apple a year and a half ago can now only get you a quarter of an apple. And that's a tough pill to swallow when that apple is your primary ingredient. Right down here, we have all the fans marching in. I'll tell you, it's easily 80-20 Padres versus Dodgers fans. But I'm at my partner, Andy Dukelith. She's gonna walk with me over here. They're streaming into the ballpark here. This has been a long time coming. Postseason baseball. Dear Mother Nature, I am breaking up with you. Yeah, this is, I just can't believe I'm up here. Using Clear is all about the time savings. Instead of standing in the long line, you simply come to the kiosk, take a look at the screen, you're good to go. The cool thing about showing you this place right now is that in 1 year, This is going to be covered and you won't even know it's here. That was 1 year ago, and as you can tell, there's a roof on the tank now. People have been surfing for free in Oceanside for decades, but will they continue to surf if you cut this out and drop it a couple miles inland? The Padres said they didn't commission the mural, so they don't know why. So we're still trying to figure out, but you gotta see this. My man Dave Summers,
hi everybody.
NBC reporter.
This is my girl.
Here we go. High five, come on, Padres fans.
Oh, yes.
Dave Summers. Dave Summers is going to be taking over for me down here in the East Village. And Padres fans, how we feeling? We feeling good?
Let's go!
Yeah. So many cities and water districts have been working on purified water for more than a decade. Just turns out that Oceanside will be the first to add it to their water supply. There hasn't been a whole lot going on here for decades other than parking for football and baseball games. Well, all that's going to change once San Diego State starts the next step. Southwestern College has already spent a lot of money updating its buildings on campus. Now they're looking to spend even more money to investigate building housing. Tuesday morning in Chula Vista was a lot like that television commercial about becoming your parent. There are moms and dads on the street this morning watching the giant trucks come and pick up the bins for the first time in possibly weeks. Well, ladies, I couldn't time this out any more perfectly. Roberto, just pan right, man. Like literally the house we decided to do our live shot from right now is getting their garbage can picked up. Reporting live in Chula Vista. Reporting live very far from the ballpark. Holding on in the East County. My hair is never gonna look right again. Yeah, I chose poorly with my outfit today. It's so hot. Joe Little, reporting live from the famous Rocky Balboa steps in Philadelphia. Joe Little, NBC 7.